Forgive me for my attention to detail, but it isn't in one sense it is the Father that will give through us, but not really, because then that deprives us of the joy of giving, right? And so what it is that there is a wisdom that is Christ, that when it dwells in you, it persuades your heart that you have all things that pertain to life and godliness. So the reason why the Father can give, so it isn't that the Father gives through you, it's that the heart of the Father will be born in you, and the heart He has enables Him to give. Now, what is the heart He has that enables Him to give? When He looks at Himself and the life He has, He says, I don't lack anything that pertains to life and godliness. So He's set free to always be able to give because He's never lacking anything. So what He does is He comes and gives birth to His heart in us, right? And then we have the same heart as Him. And then our hearts become so persuaded that we have all things that pertain unto life and godliness. When there becomes a good work to be given unto, we feel so filled full with everything that we're set free to also give, right? And then we experience the cheerfulness that He experiences when He gives. And that's what it means for Christ to live in you. It's not that Christ will now take you over and Christ does these things through you, in the sense that He takes you over and He does it and it's not you. It's that there's a wisdom called Christ. When it dwells in you, it causes all grace to abound towards your heart, which means your heart receives strength. Right? And your heart is strengthened by the persuasion that I have all things that pertain to life and godliness in Christ. That's why it says that the sower is able to make the seed abound towards you. Christ is the sower of the seed. Sure. And that seed that He sowed into the earth, which is His wisdom, can abound towards us and then give birth to the same thing in us. So in one sense, it is true that the Father is the cheerful giver. He is the original cheerful giver, but He's come to give birth to the same thing in us that's in Him that allows Him to give cheerfully.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm so glad you